way through the first quarter.
I thought he'd done a great job. Aims for the left goal post to try and swing it around. He may have done it. He has. That could be the sealer. Very good. Brings up his first goal for North Melbourne and at a crucial stage of the last quarter. The Kangaroos 17-19, 121. Collingwood 16-11, 107. Now at our match of the day on Seven's Big League with the Kangaroos going forward again.
And that's Hodgman driving it well up there towards. Oh, look at Malcolm Blight flying. But in comes McCormack now under pressure. Gets the hand pass over to Stewart. Runs back into trouble. Right across goals to Little Lovett. He could be under pressure as he snarls. Beautiful plays. He gets past two players that time. If he's not a rover, I'll give the game away. Finally out there to Gary Dance. But they're getting on top of Collingwood now. The Magpies must be getting pretty tired. And they're kicking into a pretty stiff wind. Dempsey's around about the centre half forward position. Kicks the ball long down there towards the forward. There's Carmen. And fabulous Phil. Oh, I wonder what they're saying in the Collingwood selectors box at the moment.
Or the Melbourne or the Essendon.
Oh, the Melbourne or the Essendon. If they're playing Collingwood at the moment, they'd be more concerned. He's going for goal number 5. And he kicked a vital one in that third quarter. There he is. Fabulous Phil Carmen coming in for goal number 5. Kicked it right across the face of goals and through for a point. So it's 17 goals, 20. 122 North Melbourne to Collingwood 16-11, 107. Waiting on the ball to come back into play again by Stewart out towards the defensive side. Bryant got his hands to it. There we see Allen sidestepping the pack. He's been off for about a quarter and a half. Finally back there again, and David Dance is getting hung with the kicks. He's come right down from full back to take that mark on the wing position. Collingwood haven't got a man to take a mark up there at forward if they do get it up there. Out it goes wide towards Teasdale. Teasdale couldn't mark that. Well played by Carmen. Over it goes now. A chance there for Dugdale to drive the ball well up towards the full forward position. Malcolm Blight fires. There's Cracker. That's Jimmy Cracker for a goal. Oh, they're splitting away now at Melbourne.
Jimmy Cracker's third goal in the final quarter, and North Melbourne 18-22, 128 to Collingwood 16-11, 107.
23 minutes gone. And, of course, things there we said in replay. Good play on the part of Dugdale, but there's not about these Crackers. Once it hits the ground, they get their hands on it. They're one grab players and an easy goal.
It's 128 now to 107. North Melbourne going right on with the job. And the injury to Wiedemann costing Collingwood dearly. Dempsey, Williams trying very hard for the Magpies. Can't get clear. And umpire Kevin Smith, I think, will effect a bounce just wide of the centre circle. 22 and a bit minutes gone in this quarter. Still probably around about 10 minutes left for play, so Collingwood aren't out of it yet. But kicking against the breeze, their chances are slim. Atkins on the shoulder, says umpire Kevin Smith, and the free kick will be going Collingwood's way. It will be taken by Graham Teasdale.
North have kicked 5 to Collingwood's 2 this quarter, Pete.
Barham to half forward. Now it's all North Melbourne. They're finishing too strongly. Barham trying very hard. Gets it to Taylor. Allen. Tony Shaw. Shaw's at left half forward, 50 metres out from goal. Puts it high. Davis is there and takes the mark. Davis playing on. Peart saying, keep going. He does just that. And Davis has put it through for a goal to the Magpies, and a badly needed one. 2 goals to Craig Davis. And the scores. North Melbourne 18-20, 128. Collingwood 17-11, 113.
15 points the difference. It's not a great margin. Still plenty of time. It'd be about 7 minutes to go, I would say. There it is in replay, and Davis protected himself well and broke away from his opponents. But I don't think Collingwood have got enough good marks up there at the moment, Pete.
With that goal to Craig Davis, it's now only 15 points the difference. Still time for the Magpies to get up as it's about 24 minutes gone in the quarter. Teasdale could have again infringed at the centre circle. Puts Dempsey off balance. Allen's hand pass is effective to Taylor. Collingwood go forward up towards their full forward position. Here's Peart spinning around. The hand pass. Wongi Lovett 15 metres out. Can the Magpies come closer? It's 8 points the difference. He's got it. 2 goals to little Wongi Lovett. And what a thriller this match has been. Collingwood 18-11 now, 119. North Melbourne 18-20, 128.
Well, the Magpies back in it again. 9 points the difference. There we see it driven up there by Collingwood and knocked on that time. And little Lovett gets it from Peart. And there's no doubt about it. This fella's a little rover. They've played him in every other position bar that place.
It's 9 points the difference as we enter the time-on period.
Centre bounce. Can the Magpies get up and win this match? They're kicking against the wind. Nearly a free kick to Dempsey that time. Phil Cracker trying to get through the pack. He was grabbed. Taylor's kick is over the half-forward on Glendinning again. He's been a star since Wiedemann left the ground. A long kick. Look at that for a kick. It's 100 metres. And a goal kick through by Good. Where was that kick of Glendinning's? I don't know how far it went. Good's getting the credit for it. But I'll guarantee it must have been 80 metres. There's the score. 19-20, 134 North Melbourne. To Collingwood, 18-11, 119.
Well, that just about put the nail in the Collingwood coffin.
Oh, look at this kick now. There it is. It's still going. Golly, you have to get back there to take it on the mark. You have to run away to catch it.
Great kick, no doubt about that. It's 134 to 119 now in the final quarter. North Melbourne in front. They look as though they've just about got the points. Dempsey and Teasdale having a piggyback ride there, and this time it's a free kick to, I think, Teasdale. He's given away a few. Looks for Allen, too long for him. Jimmy Cracker's on his heels. Davis comes in for the assist. Well, Cracker's got too much speed. North Melbourne can't do anything wrong at the moment as the ball is driven out of the danger zone towards centre field. Mark taken by Carman. He's kicked 5. 4, is it? Up towards Kerry Good and Blight. Back to Byrne. Right on the boundary line. Byrne's gone for a short pass. Too long for Miles. Backing up is Pickett. And umpire Basilou says on the shoulder, and I think Bill might get a free kick out of this. Pickett at the right half-back flank. Time running out for Collingwood here in the final quarter in what's been a very, very exciting match right throughout the day. Edwards chasing kicks. There's Glendinning. He could just about kick this, taking the last one as a yardstick. The handball was to Schimmelbusch on the boundary line. He kicked one from there before. Schimmer shoots at goal from 30 metres out. McCormack and Blight. And the ball bouncing, I think, through for 1 point. That is the case. There's the goal umpire and the scores. Let's check them for you. It's North Melbourne 19-21. Collingwood 18-11. 135 to 119 as McCormack brings the ball back into play. Gregg and Barham. Barham almost completing the mark. Not successful. Getting ridden into the ground as Williams. Barham looks for the handball to him. Over to Williams. Nice sidestep. What do you call that? He's in trouble, whichever way you care to look at it.
Had a part to do with himself that time.
And umpire Basilou has decided to ball it up.
28.5 minutes gone of this last quarter, and it's all over, I would say. About 3 minutes to go. 135 points, North Melbourne, to Collingwood 119. Ball knocked down now, a chance coming out to Barham, but couldn't pick it up. Under too much pressure that time when the ball is out of bounds. There's Phil Carman on screen. He's kicked 4 goals today, and he's been a success. Oh, someone's knocked out. It's Phil Carman. Fell over his shadow that time, I think. Knocked out by Phil Cracker that time. Finally back to level. Glendinning, not Bright it was, knocked on by Davis. Finally coming out to Glendinning now. He's been a star the last quarter of an hour. Going to go for a long kick. He could nearly kick this. It's a long one up there towards the full forward zone. Off the top of the pack. Blight going after it. It's through for 1 point. So the scoreboard now is 19-22, 136 North Melbourne to Collingwood 18-11, 119. Ball back into play again. 29 minutes gone. Teasdale trying to juggle a one-hander. He does. He and Dempsey have had a great battle. Dempsey winning most of the knockouts, but Teasdale's done a fair job around the ground taking marks. Knocked on by Miles. Knocks it over to Byrne. Byrne's clear. Collingwood go back into attack. He better hurry up. Well taken by Schimmelbusch that time. Bucket comes in now to Law. Law spins away from his opponent. A hand pass to Henshaw at centre half back. And a long kick back over North Melbourne centre half forward position. Getting up high that time was Carman. Finally picked up by Anir. Anir's down there around about the centre half back position. Gets it out wide to Gregg and Barham. They're having a great tussle here. And it's Gregg coming out with it. It hasn't been a great day for Gregg, but he did it okay that time as it's finally a short pass and a mark there to Atkins. Atkins with the ball. Around about 40 metres out. Shoots it right across to the attacking side. Sensible play. Oh, that time to Phil Cracker. Oh, we decide to play on. What's happened here? No, it'll be Phil's kick, I think. He don't know whether he called play on or not, but there was quite some confusion, but he'll get a chance to score a goal. He's only about Oh, he'd be about 45 metres out. They started off very well in the first half, the two crackers. Been a little bit quiet since half-time. But full marks to Collingwood. They haven't been disgraced by a long shot today. They put up a tremendous performance, and the tide really changed when young Wiedemann went off the ground, because he was doing very well against Glendinning, particularly after that first quarter. A long kick by Cracker, pushed away that time by McCormack and Blythe. Well, there's the sole. And North Melbourne have won. North Melbourne have won 19-22, 136 to Collingwood 18-11, 190.